We are live, it says. We're live, Mama. Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom
And Ruth.
from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures.
Good morning, everyone, and
Good
happy
morning.
Friday.
Happy Friday. Hopefully everybody's doing well. I got to adjust that camera and get my wife in there. So she's so little. I have to get my wife in this picture because she's so little. There you go. How's that? Is that better? Yeah, it's better. It's hard to get my, there we go. Let's get my wife in there. There you go. You're more important than me.
I connect to you here.
All right, hold on. Should be on, hopefully. Why is that the camera so dark? It's just dark, huh? We got the light on in the room. It seems dark, but it's okay. Could be the camera. That's the good. That's the good camera too. I was gonna say, huh? So is it on? It says we're on. We're live. Judy, we are live. We are live. It's bad. You know, I want to make sure. Are we live? Just make sure. Doug Ho, good morning.
Michael and Heidi.
Morning, Michael and Heidi. How you doing this morning? Welcome, welcome, guys. Doug O, Judy, Michael. I was making sure that we could do it live. We're in our bedroom, and we're doing the live stream here today. We're using our favorite Michael and Heidi. I have really expensive internets in the other part of the house, and I'm using a cheap Google. No, excuse me. Globe, you know, the paid Wi-Fi you get, and you just pay for Wi-Fi. So,
Kevin and Jima, good morning.
Kevin and Jima
going home from hospital today. I'm happy.
Awesome, awesome. Are you feeling better? Hopefully you're feeling better, my friends. Hopefully. Good to see you.
Parents are the elders.
The parents are the elders, exactly. You know what? Reason we did that, it seems at this day and age, I have to be a lot more knowledgeable on things. I have to figure out things for someone that's in the 7th grade. And what I mean by that is the teachers are there, but they're not there. You have a class, and they're doing class, but they're not available for the students. They have a group chat that the kids play on Facebook, and they just play. But if a student has a question, they're in trouble. They can't answer that question, and it creates a problem. Really, your connection is good so far. Yeah, we're using you know what I'm talking about, that little box that has 2 little antennas on it. It's the new thing. Yeah, Globe prepaid Wi-Fi. Go figure, right? We have 28 gig left on. I did not even.
RM. Good morning, Tom and Bruce. From Ramon in Baler, California. Oh, no.
Oh, we got a leak. Oh, that's interesting.
Yep.
Good morning, Tom and Ruth and everyone. RM, good morning. Good morning, Racer. How is everything? Feeling like a new man? Awesome, Kevin. I am so happy for you. Native Americans are traditionally their elders of their village. They sure are, Doug Ho. Good morning, Johnny Racer. How you doing? And Raymond, good morning. Michael and Heidi, Judy, you guys saying hi. But anyway, what seems to be is they'll have a, how can I say, a meeting, a Google Meet, and then they're on there, and then you got 50 students on there. Well, you can't, for 54 now, 55. How are you going to get all the questions answered in a short period of time? They're limited on time on these Google Meets. They cannot have, it's free now until September the 30th. Once September 30th, the school's going to have to pay for that. And so they're going to be limited. It's going to be like Zoom, where they have 20 minutes of, or 40 minutes, I think it is. 40 minutes of time.
Mark and Ning, good morning. Hello, Tom. I'm sorry, Tom. This is Ning.
Oh, good morning, Ning. How you doing? How is everything? Good morning, Mark and Ning. Miss Ning. I am so happy you're doing good. As Ruth and I said, you looked really cute in your uniform going to work the other day. Ruth and I was talking about that. All the frontliners, shout out to all the frontliners, man. Whew. That's really tough. The frontliners out there, and even here, they're paid. I did not know this. Oh, they're paid $400 to $800 a month here, frontliners. In some of the other countries, Thailand, they're paid up to $5,000 a month in Thailand, and then all the other countries vary. It varies. Hey, Ara, would you give me my charger, please, ma'am? So good morning, Mark and Ning. Judy, just saying hi. Ariam, good morning. In fact, yeah, we'll plug that bad boy in for Daddy. It seems to keep a brighter screen when it's plugged in instead on his batteries.
Where should I plug this?
Well, you can actually go get the charger and just plug it in there if you want.
Can I plug it in the solar? One ba? Gamay ba? This one ba?
It's not long enough,
Ning
honey.
is good. She got
Not long
a
enough.
clear bill of health from her last CT scan looking for any cancer, but she's free for cancer.
Awesome. That is so nice. That is so nice. I'm so happy to hear that. There we go. There you go. And I made the screen brighter. So Ning is good. She's got a clear bill of health from her CT scan looking for any cancer. She's free of cancer. That is so nice to hear. So nice to hear. Well, Kevin, what are you saying? Y'all have a nice day. They're coming to change some dressings. Bye for now. See you later, Kevin. Thank you so much for coming on today. That is a trooper. He's in the hospital and he comes on Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. High five. High five. But yesterday, R comes to me and asks me a lot of questions. She says, "Daddy, during this time, I need some questions answered." I said, "Okay," and it's like I said, "Oh man, I'm gonna have to Google that. I don't know the answer to that." And she's in 7th grade. It's really different now at school. Really different.
To be Ozera or voice gringo. What's this?
Toby, good morning.
Toby.
Gringo, good morning. Judy, see you later, Kevin. Have a great day. Have a great day, my good friend. Have a great day. So things doing better. It's good to hear.
Toby.
Is that thing really poured out of there, huh? We may have the hose stopped up out there. I need to insert a wire up back in that hose again today. I will do that. Air conditioner water came back in. All right, let's see. Yeah, Toby, English only. I don't understand what you're saying. Marketing, yeah, big relief. It is a big relief. One of the hardest things in the world is sickness when you don't have control over it, other than to take care of yourself. You know, and that is the hardest thing in the world. You have to take care of yourself. You know, and you don't know. You know, you don't know what's going on internally. When we're going to set up an online tutoring, I used to teach Pinoy kids in Cebu years ago. I tell you what, Mark, it is, or Ning, it is something else how, I'll just be honest with you. It's not worth having her in school. It's really not worth having her in school. I mean, what they're basically doing, they're just throwing these modules at her, right? It says, learn this about the continents. Well, all right, they throw a module, they throw a video on there, answer these questions, answer these 15 questions, and then they give them a report back if they passed or failed it. Then once she does it, then she has to print it out, finish the exam, print it out, and we sign it that she's completed. And then they have to send it back in. But the problem is for me, it's fine. I have a printer and I have a scanner on my printer. But 80% of the Filipinos do not have a scanner. Well, you'll find that they're running back and forth, or they're calling us, hey, can we, do this and that. So what's happening is it ended up being a lot of work for many. Now, public schools, what they're doing, they're going to school, and not going to school. They're doing the same thing with the modules, but not everybody has a laptop. Back about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, you could not buy a laptop within, 2,000 miles of here. 5,000 miles here. There was none in China that was available. They were offline. A lot of people here in town didn't have any. A lot of people in Lynch didn't have any. A lot of people in a lot of stores did not have any laptops. They had the gamers, you know, the $1,000, $2,000 laptops, but not a laptop or a notebook you could buy for, you know, $300, $400, $500 that you could print something on. So that created a bad vibe for it. You know what I mean? It created a bad thing for that. So. Let's see, I don't want to miss anybody. Yeah, too. I used to put. Thank you, Judy. I'm glad you got that guy. English, por favor. English. Yeah, Kevin Ash. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Kevin. How you doing this morning, Kevin? I am sorry. Yesterday I put out those videos of Ruth singing, and I did not even put the link in there on how that was to be done, and they created a problem with that. When I do those, I really don't know what I'm doing a lot of times in some of that stuff. I really don't, because when I put it out, I don't know how to edit, copy it, and paste it where they hit the link and hit the page to do that. I just copy the page and stick it on there. Apparently, there's a way that you can, when you post something for someone, you can post their screen, and you just click the screen and it takes right to it. I don't know how to do that. That's over my head. Ruth may know how to do that. I don't know. So good morning, hidden by Judy Fisher. Yes, I could not find it anywhere. Yeah, it was funny how I did that, and I didn't even know. I don't know if I missed any messages, darling. Good morning. How are you?
Kevin.
Kevin Nash is here, and
we have Portuguese speaker in the in the chat.
Portuguese speaker. Let's see. Did I miss anybody up there, darling? I don't think. I think I got everybody. Kevsky.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Because it's hard sometimes, you know.
You really?
Yeah. Set up online touring class. Yeah, I did. I got that. I couldn't find it. Do you know how to post something where they can actually, when you post it on a page, they click on the button or click on that
Link.
post? Yeah, and without putting the link on there, and click on it. There's a way you can post, and you just click on that, whatever.
Share lang. If you share that link, you no need for you to write the link on the top. Just share it.
So if I go to like Kevin's page and I want to share something, say he's doing a live stream or he's doing a live stream now, I go and I hit share, and then how do I get his picture and stuff on there?
It's automatic one.
Oh, it's automatic. It puts his picture and everything on there.
Share automatic. Like you will.
So it'll put the yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that just does it automatically.
It's automatically.
I just learned something. Hey, when you don't have air outside and you need to call the wind, how do you do that?
Simple. I just what's that?
Whistle.
Mike Whitcomb, good morning.
Mike Wickham, good morning. Good morning. I did a whole video, 7 minutes, of Ruth calling the wind yesterday. And it's really a cute video. I'll be putting that on. You guys will like that one. What do you see during this time is the hardest thing during kids' online classes, darling?
It's difficult, especially if it's always brown out.
Yeah, brown out. We had brownouts. We had 2 of them yesterday.
Then, of course, not everybody has solar.
Right.
If the teacher is no solar, of course, out of school.
Right. So what do you do?
It's new again.
Just
Hi, I'm to be repeat.
just block him. Block that dude.
Make
another channel. Block him. No worries. They do a disruptive thing. But really, block him, Kevin, Judy, Mike Wickham. Good morning. Whack-a-mole, like
Bill
whacking them.
Pratt.
Pow! Bill Pratt to block him. Kevin to block him, or Judy. So, but what do you find is the hardest? I mean,
It's very hard, right? Because especially if you're not a teacher and kids keep asking you what is this, what is that, how you can teach them,
right, right,
how you can help them.
right.
It's difficult. I want the regular class like before
Yeah,
that
me too.
they will go face to face with teacher because they can understand what's the explanation because uh in her class they're in CHED, higher education. It's different lessons than on the public high school. So
Even though same grade
same grade is different
lesson.
lesson. Big Daddy Professor, good morning.
Big Daddy the Professor, good morning. How you doing this morning? EDD. Kevin
Kevin
Nash.
I was watching Roots today saying it and she looks so pretty
Yeah.
and video so nice. But at the end looks at herself on camera. She sucks her lips.
She does do that. That's a habit of hers. That's a habit of hers. Ruth is a very attractive lady, and no matter where she goes, she gets guys stare at him, but ow, she it but oh ow ow, eh, and ow, and she's just attractive. So okay, all right, you're not attractive. I still get the pitch.
Marking like guacamole. What's the guacamole?
Whack-a-mole.
The
Bill
Brett.
Bill Brett. Ouch. Call it whack-a-troll. Oh, whack-a-troll, darling. Whack, not a whack-a-roll. Whack-a-troll. Whack-a-troll. Yeah, whack that dude. Oop, sorry. Yeah, it's okay. Professor, good morning. Good morning.
Big Daddy.
Good Big Daddy. How you doing this morning? Kevin Ash, good morning.
Marketing. I would quest if I would be hard to pull her out of the e-learning packs, then you would run the.
Yeah.
Read it. I cannot read your fingers big.
My finger's big. There you go.
Peter T. Good morning.
Peter T, good morning. Good morning.
Davagiri. Hi. Oh. Just wait, Nabi.
Yeah.
Judy got it.
So I would guess it'd be hard to pull her out of her e-learning package. Then you would run the risk of chance of losing her out on a grade level. That's the problem that I'm concerned about. But here, I don't even know if she's going to be able to. She's going to be able to fight the thing. I don't know if she's going to be able to make it through the year, because what it is it's getting to where she's having a hard time. I'm having a hard time trying to figure out how to answer some of the questions that I have. So we're having fun with this guy.
Keep putting it.
It's okay. I'm getting views every time he does it, so it's okay. I was thinking that day it was Wednesday. It's Thursday. Yeah, exactly. Well, today, it's Friday morning here in the Philippines, and so you know how it is. Look at all these trolls. Me da. Good morning, me da. So you got slammed, huh? So it's okay. Let them do it. We're okay. We don't mind that. Good morning, Mark King. What did you have for dinner? Big Daddy, what did you do today? How is everything there?
Marking. I was thinking that all day is Wednesday, not Thursday.
Greetings, Mr. B. Mr. B, we're getting attacked by trolls today, but it's okay. We always do. I was looking the other day. I think I already told you guys this. There is so many on my troll list. You guys do not believe it. I know that we got 45 on one stream one time. I went back and I counted them. So, but it's okay, because each time he's coming on my stream and he's doing this, it's a view every time. So
I'm not eating yet.
I'm not eating yet? Oh, my goodness. Are you on a diet? What's wrong with you?
I am remodeling my
bathroom. Oh, what is it right now? Everybody's remodeling their bathrooms. Everybody.
Jace Anderson, good morning.
Jace, good morning.
When we will de-open
Up on travel. I would tell you a date, but I will be lying. I do not know. I foresee the Philippines will open up something. There are traveling here, guys. There are people coming here still. if you would look at a couple of people, there are people that's done videos where they actually exited the country and came back in. Did they go through hassle? I don't know. You have to watch your videos. But there's quite a few people that actually have to come back in. There are, the travel restrictions are still on. I foresee it opening up first quarter of next year. Some are saying end of next year. Some are saying back into 2022. But you're going to have to open up some of it because you don't understand why. You got to open up for tourism. Mr. B and I talked about this. Mr. B, when's it going to open up? Do you see 2022, 2021? You know.
Ogre.
Good morning, Ogre. How is Ogre doing today? How are shower doors doing?
Ogre said, "Are not the parents supposed to teach the kids anyway?"
Yeah.
No, they will ask. Of course, it's normal for kids or a student asking question for a teacher. Since the teacher is not there, the parents will be the ones to assist
the problem is it's the questions that are the most simplest they will ask, like the teacher in a classroom. Imagine 50 students and a teacher, I have a question. Teacher, I have a question. Teacher, I have a question. Well, imagine this being in a house. We only have one child, but imagine she's asking us questions that we don't have the answers to. And Google and the way that it's performed, how can I say this? Mark, you ever know sometimes that even some areas or even here, it's the wrong pronunciation of English? Even the words that they're using here, it's the wrong pronunciation and the wrong adaptation into the sentence and into the paragraphs. She had to use the word climax yesterday. What is a climax? What's a climax in a sentence? And I think you were social studies or science. Science. What's a climax? Huh? Okay. Will silver bullets work? It will. Yeah, the kids are supposed to teach the kids, and we do. But remember, on my level of grade, even though I graduated college, at this day and age is probably middle school mentality. And Ruth graduated school, and she went to college, so hers is the same. I'd redo my my whole condo. You said you did your whole condo? I did get my stimulus check in the mail. Jace, awesome. Yeah.
Good for you.
Shower doors are heavy. Ogre, don't pick them up.
But I'm not remodeling my bathroom. It's falling apart because I'm remodeling the car.
But it's on the list. Bill Pruitt, I got to tell you a story. Ruth and I saw a guy on TV last night. It was living out alone in the woods in Mongolia. The guy reminded me of you. He could do anything at any time, made snowshoes, did everything in the world. He won. He's only 20-something years old. He won. Is that too cold? He won the contest. He got $500,000. And I would never think he made a few days. But sometimes the innocent will prevail, where the experienced know what they're doing, and that's what happened there. The innocence of this young man had him prevail. He just didn't let anything bother him. No food, okay, I have enough fat on me. He out just playing in the snow. He's making fun, ice cream cones. I don't know if you guys saw that. Making ice cream cones, which was just snow. He's just goofy. But he won $500,000. Here, Tom, we're getting thousands of cases of colleges. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed a couple of them. I'm sorry. I'm not remodeling. Mark King, I have two choices to make on what I eat. Hamburger or brats? I will let you pick what I eat. I tell you eat too many brats lately. Eat a hamburger. A cheeseburger actually would be good as a chili cheeseburger. Chili cheeseburger. A can of beans, yeah. Here, Tom, we're getting thousands of cases in colleges that went ahead and tried to open. And kids are gathering outside school party, big problem. I actually saw that, where one of the schools opened up, and now they got overload of cases because they opened up the school. And I tell you what, that does create a problem. That really creates a problem. How's my internet doing today, guys? Best advice is quit watching the travel news. Every time plans are made, the government changes its mind. Bali was September 15th. Now January. Plan on checking back in June 2021. So That's Mr. B's prediction 2021. I foresee I say first quarter, but Mr. B may be right. We'll see. I hope I'm right. Yeah. You want me to tell you the X-rated or just regular sentence? And it was funny how she came to me and asked me that yesterday, and I said, "Well, I don't know." And it was in science, so that's crazy, right? Mark and Ning, I had Pinoy chicken, macaroni salad for dinner. Ning left me. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that, huh? That's some good eating there. Oof. Pinoy chicken, macaroni salad. Oof. Since when gravity hits the moon, what causes the creators, and they had the word climax. They said to her, "How would you interpret the explosion of the dust or the moon dust? What would you say it?" And using the word climax in the sentence. So I would say, and I told her, I said, well, it climaxed. So climax is the main point of ending of an idea. But that's exactly what I thought it as. And I thought, well, it's, the explosion's already happened. The explosion, it's not an explosion, the dust part, the crater, the meteor hit the moon, causes the dust particles, whatever that is, moon dust, to fly into the air and caused it to climax. Can also be the last act of a play. That's exactly right. That's exactly, Ogre, you're right about that. And I thought so. Big Daddy, James, promote the 04. Oh my, it's too early. 0445 stands for 4 a.m., right? Hey, it's better. I'd rather get up at 1400 hours than get up at 4:45. No, I used to get up at 1400 hours because I had to work at night. I'd be at work at 1500 hours, and I didn't mind it in the beginning, but got to be old cat after a while. You're working the night shift from 3 to 11, 3 to midnight. I clean restaurant hoods. I bought a big 12-pound brisket today. Maybe a video. Awesome. High five. Love to see a video of yours again, my friend. Oh, Mr. B. Yeah, Rick Morris. I think the Philippines to do something similar to Thailand have to travel there for more than 30 days. Yeah, not only that, they're making the requirements unbelievable. In other words, you have to have so much in the bank, right? Insurance. I mean, this criteria is unbelievable to be able to travel there, right? I noticed that. It's like unbelievable. It's cost to go to Thailand. Bali open, but I think it's closed back down again, right? That's what I heard. I don't know. Mark, I talked to Benny. He quit drinking, and he's says he's feeling a lot better. He's doing a lot better mentally. I would say the explosion and climax where the comet hit the moon. That's exactly what I said. Exactly. Mr. B, all the plans for visitors include 14-day quarantine before you can leave the hotel. Thailand looking at 90-day. Visa expandable 2 times, but I have social restriction, no bars, no girls. Nope. They did a news story last night on requirements and restrictions in other countries. And they said subject to change, but I guarantee a lot of it's already changed already. I guarantee it because of the situation. I was thinking of a terms of sentence in a paragraph. Yeah, it was terms of sentence. It said at least do 3 to 4 sentences of what that was about. The thing of it is I find myself, honestly, instead of me having my day, it's 5 to 6 hours of helping her do her modules, and I don't like it. I mean, I really don't like it because I am not giving her the most best experience because I am not that knowledgeable on that stuff. I'm really not. In 7th grade level, I'm not. When it gets to some of her math, it's way over my head. We got kids who are in college are asking, what are they doing? What are they teaching them now? 7th grade? We didn't have that till we got into 11th and 12th grade. I definitely love the simple life. Unfortunately, the wife and kids is never simple. That's what impressed me about the province. And that's the thing, you're right about that. What impresses me more and more, yesterday, for an example, Filipino will find a way. My neighbor lost his job, so he started doing street vendor. He's a street vendor. Now, if it was me, I wouldn't do it in this little province here. I would actually go to town, or this little city. I would go to town and put it up on the side of the road somewhere, or wherever you can, and have an umbrella and have it just be consistently there. I would do it there because you get more traffic flow. Instead of getting 5 cars, 10 cars an hour here, you get 50 to 80 cars an hour there. We did go to town. Yesterday was the hottest that I've ever had since I've been in the Philippines. I was so hot that I was sick. I was so hot that I went and got water and poured it over my head and my shoulders, and you could actually see the steam. It was so hot yesterday that when I came home, I went immediately into the cold shower. Instead of taking the shower here, I went over to the Blessing House and took a shower with a bucket of water to cool my body down. And I literally stand under that water because it's ice cold. And literally, I just kept pouring it on me to cool my body down. I was so hot. In fact, I had a fever last night when I went to bed. I woke up fine today, but it was so hot. Luckily, the house here was cool, but we had 2 power outages yesterday. Well, it's okay. We have fans and stuff. I mean, I can run the aircon, but I choose not to run the aircon on it. I can. In an emergency situation, I'll just run the aircon. But we were gone, and had a power outage. So it creates a problem. It creates a problem. You just never know. You just never know. And Ruth is helping R getting ready for school, and that's where she's at this morning. Yeah, Joe and Jeannie. So, Joe, we're doing pretty good, other than the school situation. And here's another thing. I mean, I paid for the school. They get no books. They don't get any information other than the modules and the PDF files, and the answers are supposedly in there. I could not find the answers what they were looking for. Now, this is 7th grade. I hate to see when she gets 8th to 9th grade. I'm going to have to hire a tutor or something, or one of her cousins to help her. Atlanta, Georgia is in the house. Don't make me roll after Mr. Mike T. Thank you so much, and thank you for the wonderful, wonderful super chat, and thank you so much for always coming on our channel. Judy Fisher, Mr. Mike. Hi, ma'am, Judy Fisher. Hey, Tom JGBK. Good morning, sir. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Tom, with you on the math thing. It's just the math that hits mommy, gets home and asks her. That's exactly what I do. I say, go ask mommy. And mommy says, go ask daddy. He said, daddy ain't going to help me. He's already done. He's finished. And she knows. She knows. R is pretty smart. She knows daddy's done. He's not helping no more. I mean, she'll tell her, mommy, daddy's not helping anymore. And then they're fiddle around, and they get the cousins involved and everything else, try to answer some of these questions. So I don't want her to fail. I want her to do the best she can, but they're not doing any hands-on teaching. They're not giving the proper instruction. They just say, here, do this. They're not telling them how anything other than they don't even see the teachers. I don't even know. She saw all the teachers already. She's been in school a month. She's seen all the teachers, but I don't know how many times. She didn't have school this week, the first 2 days of the week. So she's really going to school. If you would say school, yesterday was probably the first full day she's been in school in 4 weeks. And I'm talking full day where she's doing her projects, doing her things that she has, her modules. But the sad thing about it, she has to stop and she has to come ask us, and the internet problems and things like that. And you guys understand that. Let's see here. Yeah, the math thing. Be careful with that cause stroke. Yes, you're right. Putting the water on my body. I learned something, and I learned it from a doctor. I don't know if you guys ever watched Dr. Oz. There's a Dr. Oz here. There's a Dr. Oz in the U.S., but there's a Dr. Oz here. And he said what you do is when you put cold water, cover your heart. Take the thing if it's ice cold. Don't do your whole body. Do half. Do like waist down, get that part cool. And then gradually go up and then do the whole body. He says, don't do all body at one time, because if you do, it can cause a stroke. And yes, that will hit you, and it's like, boom, you're right. And so that's what I do. I start halfway, my body half, and then I get that cool, I wait, 30, 45 seconds or so, and then I do the rest of the body. And I just do it a little up. I don't just go crazy and just pour all over my head. I have done it, though. I've been so hot before that I actually did it. I've actually got so hot before that I actually thought I was going to pass out, and I thought yesterday was one of them. It was so hot yesterday. Well, I had heat stroke back in the day, and so I have to be careful with that. But, man, it was hot. In fact, you can open up that door right now, and it's like hitting a wall of heat. And I guarantee you, if you're out there for 3 minutes, you're sweating. Guaranteed. Math thing. Big Daddy, be careful, that should cause stroke. You're right, Big Daddy. You're right. Our largest event in the year in Buglasan has been postponed, Mr. B is saying. Huge loss to the local economy. University town students, 0 students. Christmas be canceled out. Next crash is the nigh. Yeah, Mr. B, they are canceling out a lot of stuff. You know what? A Filipino always find a way, though. They'll go to another area and secretly do it. They had an area, I was just going to say outside of town, that they did a gathering where people would gather together, and it was whoever came, and you have a couple hundred people there or whatever. They always figure out a way to do what they need to do, and it's not a bad, it is a bad thing, but it's not a bad thing for them, but it's bad for the people that are sick. Now, I choose not to partake or go in those environments. I did the environment the other day for my family, because we're family. And as you can see in those videos, we did not wear a mask. Most of us did. Some did not. I did not. And but we have no. There's no excuse. I have no excuse for it, not wearing my mask, and I understand that. I said when I put this on, I said I'm gonna get, but nobody said anything. But really, I should wear it. I wear it when I'm out always. But I took it off when I came in that building. Hello, Rena. Good morning. Congratulations on your 1,000 subscribers. Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. I use TeamViewer to remote with my stepdaughter to help her with the schoolwork. She is a 2nd grader. You know what? Don't make me roll after. Good for you, man. Good for you. High five. High five. And you know what? Good that you help her. It's really good. And you know what? I'm complaining about it. Yes, I am. I think what I'm complaining about is there has to be a better way than actually they're doing it. There has to be a better way where you don't have 55 people in a class. There has to be a bit, and then they have, I think 5, I don't remember in their 7th grade, 4 or 5 classes, 7th graders. So you have to, or 7, I forget. But I would think that there would be a better way of doing that. In other words, add another teacher. Add another student teacher. Add some student teachers to help the younger, help them. In other words, add some high schoolers into the mix where they can devote maybe an hour or 2 a day to help the students in the 7th and 8th and 9th grade. Because they're lost, man. They're lost. You can't tell me, because she's just sitting there going. And I was watching on the live chat yesterday. 60% of them are doing this. And some were dancing, and some were writing, and some are putting pictures, stuff on there, and teacher say stop it, and you got another one down on the other one. And you guys understand. 55 people on the stream is it's a lot. And they have them all on at one time. They'd have up to 100. So good for you, Mike T. You're a good man, my friend. Hey, Jews, Buish. Kevin, climax of this catastrophic event causes dust clouds covering the atmosphere and a darling cloud of debris. Darkening sky results in a plant wildlife being threatened and changing the Earth's surface. Way to go, Kevin Ash. I'll copy that. I'll copy it. Bluish Aqua, good morning. Tom, I like the game of Tim. Tom, I like the name of Tim video, meeting the girl in Philippines, go offline ASAP. Okay. Meeting girl, Tim video. Okay, I don't know what that means, Mark. I have no idea. You talking about Tim D? Debris. I have to watch it yet, but Mark likes the name of the video is all. But what is it? Tim, video meeting. There is there was a guy yesterday did a video, and it was with a Filipina he just met, and he married her. And I have a story coming up of a guy came here and just married a girl, sporadic. It's a horrible story, but it's okay. Mark and Ning, good morning. I read online somewhere the moon is made out of green cheese. I think it is. I think it is. Good morning, Paul Rosario. How you doing this morning? Welcome, welcome. Welcome on our stream today. Yeah. You know the best... Oh, man, I lost internet. Sorry about that. You know the best way to cool off your body is use cold water on ice on the back of your neck. Even drinking some ice cold will cool down the whole body. I actually tried that. I actually took water, put it on my neck, poured it on my neck, and it cooled me down. But I was so hot, my head was hot, as you know. And drinking the water and just kind of pouring it on my head, and that's where the steam came up. But it only survives for just a couple of minutes. My body itself was so hot itself, the shoulders, just the body, the core was hot. My core was hot. Once my core gets hot, your core gets hot. I mean, I was hot, and it was not. It's just hot. It's okay. You can take the heat on the outside of the skin and things like that, but once you're out there for a period of time and you get your core, it's like, you know, core being cold, you know. Paul Rosario, good morning, good morning. How you doing, Paul? Welcome, welcome on our stream today. Thank you for coming on. Thank you. Let's see. I love to watch it yet. Okay, Mark. Awesome. Bluish Aqua. Bluish everywhere. Join Jeannie. Hello, Bluish. Big Daddy, if you want to cool your body, do underarms between legs and back and neck. Cool your body, do your underarms between your legs. Okay. All right. I'll have to try that. Underarms. I didn't ever try my underarms between the legs. Yeah, it's hot. You're right. Underarms. That would probably work. I would get your core down. But, of course, I walk around with a couple bottles underneath here and one taped to my neck. I'd be okay. One between my legs. I'm teasing. But I know what you mean. Yeah. Well, you know, you're out. You're wherever. You're out, and it's just hot. It's just hot. Not just cold water. Yeah. Rose is a math whiz, so I let her handle those questions. I just fix stuff. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. So her expertise is to helping the children in math and English like that. Yours is to do all the other stuff and to make sure the family has a good running car and make sure they have food at night and things like that. I'll tell you what, your job's hard, I have to tell you, Bill. That's a hard job. Mamas have a hard job, and papas, but I'm not calling you mama. I'm just saying you're at home, you take care of the children, your wife's working. Hey, crypto, huh? Huh? Crypto's doing good. Rose is a math queen. I used to think Oz was a dork, but he's okay. You know what? Me too. Me too. There's a Dr. Oz there, and there's a Dr. Oz here. Dr. Oz here is very good. He started a YouTube channel back a few years ago, and just only had a few thousand. He's gone now. He's got like 1 million. Hello, Tom and Ruth, and Paul Rosario. Good morning again, my good friend. Paul, how you doing there? And I tell you what, we got home. The power was out. No aircon. So I couldn't cool my body down there. So I just went over to Blessing House, took a shower, started with my legs, and then moved up, and waited, 30, 45 seconds, and then did my body soap because I was too hot. Paul's Road to Baguio came in a restaurant. Mark King, you know the best way to cool off your body is use cold water on ice on the back of your neck. And ice cold will cool down your whole body. I tell you what, I love it. Paul Rosario is a good guy. He really is a good guy. Paul and I go back a long ways. Paul's been here now, and I've been trying to get here forever, and he finally got here. There's quite a few guys that's been here now a while. Ernie, there's many guys that we talk to on a regular basis that's been here, and they're loving it. Masks do not work. Okay. I have an opinion about that too. They work, but don't work. And I know what you mean. I read online somewhere the moon is made out of green cheese. I think it is too. In Vegas, We stopped working when the pavement temperature above 445, not for our health, but we could exceed the temp. There was an inventory. It was more important, ever expensive than we were. So it cost more money than life, huh? And I could see that, Mr. B. I read where moon is made out of green cheese. It probably is. Blue cheese. I say it's blue cheese. I told ours made out of blue cheese. Write that in there. She goes, Daddy, I can't put that in there. Is it really made out of cheese? Is it really? 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 It's true, Mark. Everything on the internet is true. Gary T, good morning. Good morning, Gary T. Mom Boontalk, my good friend. Great topic, Tom. It's hard enough being a dad. They asked me to be a teacher as well. That's too far. It strained my relationship with my daughter last year. Not again. Exactly. I could see it straining my relationship with I because what it is. But Daddy, you're not. But Daddy. It's still not an answer. Still wrong. Teacher says it's wrong. So I have to be very careful with that. I said, ask your mother. If not, leave it blank. There's nothing I can do about it, right? There's nothing I can do about that. Good morning, Emily. How you doing this morning? Welcome, welcome, Miss Emily. How is everyone? That's how I get my green cheese from the moon. I actually got my blue cheese from the moon there one time. Tom and Ruth, Adventures. I need sweat because of my injury, so when I overheat during the therapy, we're taught to put ice in a plastic bag and under our armpits. I will, you know what? I never did it underneath my armpits. I'll have to try that. I'll have to put some ice in the freezer and get prepared for that, or ice cold water bottles or something, you know, small water bottles would work. In that situation, I used to carry ice water, a clump, a cooler, just a small thermos of ice. If I'm out and about and I'm going to be at an outing or something like that, I carry my chair and that, and it's usually ice, pure ice. And then that way, if I get too hot, I just pour it on my neck, and I usually cool down enough. But yesterday, you could pour 10 gallons of ice down my neck, and I would not gotten cool. I was hot, hottest I've ever been since I've been here in the Philippines. In fact, I was so hot yesterday, I was sweating even under once we finished the shower, and I was standing there. I did not turn on the fan because, you know, I don't want to get sick. But I was standing there, and I could still feel the sweat. And I said, okay, that's not good. So I don't sweat. And I tell you what, it's a good idea, Mr. Mike T. Put a plastic bag. Kevin, your brother is on a new coach of the Nets, Steve Nash. That's the proper way, even if I have fever. So that's the way you do it, huh? Underneath your arm, between your legs, and your neck. Okay, I know that for being an EMT. Okay, Big Daddy. Awesome. All right. Hey, Big Daddy, what you doing now? You painting? Or are you doing some pressure washing? What are you doing lately? What is your next and greatest job you're going to do? He lives there in Daytona, my old stomping grounds, and so he's always out and about in the same areas. We have points in the body. Ice impacts more than other places, yes. Well, I could see that. You know, you can't just necessarily put a cold bucket of water on your head and you're so hot, it will cause a stroke, and I know that. My doctor told me that at one time is when I had heat stroke. He said, oh, no, don't do that. He said, we got to cool your body down gradually, you know. This cools large arteries of blood and cools the entire body core. Yeah. I need to do that. New coach, JG. Heard that news yet? Raining and thunder again. Every single night this happens. I tell you what, we're getting no showers yesterday. It was so hot yesterday. No showers. And you can actually, no matter what you stick out there, it's going to burn up. It's hot. It is hot. I didn't mow this week. So I just got to tell you how hot it is. I used to have to mow every few days. I didn't mow this week, so that's hot. The grass is green still, but it's burning. Hello, Emily. Good morning. Good morning. Pork and beans recipe is looking good. Hello, Mark and Ning. My last name, same previous coach of Detroit Red Wings, Kevin Nash saying. Bill Pruitt. I've had times in the Philippines so I didn't even feel hot. But in cold shower, steam came off my body. I felt better. That's probably why most people don't want water heaters. Yeah, most people, you know, I have a water heater in this shower. We have used that, but everybody prefers cold showers. That thing very rarely gets plugged in. There was a time here a few months ago, it was actually cold here, and we used that water heater to cool off our body. I mean, to heat up our body because we were cold. We actually got cold. That's hard to believe. We actually got cold. So Gary T, how is everything with you, my good friend? Jim and Rose, good morning. Good morning. Well, the airline USA, as well as the foreign carriers, are requiring a honey badger test less than a week old. Are they requiring a honey badger test? Some airlines may ask you for it. I asked Overstay Road. I don't think he got asked for it when he came back. Kevin asked Jim and Rose, good morning. T-Day, good morning. Gary T, good morning. Jim and Rose, the airlines also require face masks. Would you like it or not? Face mask, I would wear it. I wear it now. I have to wear it now. I can't go anywhere without a face mask and a face mask. In fact, we have many sitting up here that we have bought and purchased. I have another 50 or 100 in there that we bought and purchased them. We're going to either give out or sell them. That we have face masks. You have to wear a face mask. You have no choice, and they will fine you for it. They will fine you for it. Now, right now, you can get away with not wearing a shield in some areas, but they're making people wear shields. I had to wear one. And get this, the mask with the cartridges won't just, you can't just get in. Even an N95. They said because it doesn't have enough filters in it. You need a 3 filter. That's the reason everybody says medical masks, even though they're open here on the side. Don't get me started on that one. I could do a video on that one. Gary T, it's early September. Are any Christmas decorations out? Any holiday music? They're playing holiday music all over the place, and the decorations are out. And yes, it's September. It's Christmas here. And yes, they're playing music. They're playing it on the radio now. You can actually hear a station on. It'll play now until Christmas music. There is also many places in town having their lights up. I even think they're starting to decorate the park for the decorations. And I noticed a few trees. They're being put up now. The artificial trees are being put up now. People are decorating for Christmas now, and they are singing, yes. And the carolers are coming out. The carolers are coming they're coming out, yeah. Hey, Gary T, they are coming out for sure. Gary T, I guess moon cheese would be better than cheese between your toes, but the foot cheese is easier to get in here. It tastes blue cheese. I just extended the height of a retaining wall, Mediterranean condos on the beachfront, block and stucco with rods and concrete cells. Good for you, man. I know you're busy. I know you're very busy. You got to pour me some coffee. Most important thing, hold on. I don't have Ruth. I don't know. She must be having a problem getting online or something this morning. Where's my baby at? My wife. Listen, I had to get me some more coffee. And how's my internet, guys? Hopefully it's okay. Man, it's hot. I brought my thermos in here. That's serious. That one tastes horrible. It'd be better than cheese between your toes. Yeah. Big Daddy, I just extended the height of retaining wall. We had to learn about those types of heat-related injury signs in the Army. 3 or 4 stages of heat-related injuries. And Kevin Nash is saying, I could see that, Kevin Nash. I could see that. I can see that you had to do that because you know what? No matter what, I don't care where you are, it's hot. It can get hot because if you're over in some of the other countries' deserts, it's going to get hot no matter where you're at. So I understand. T-Day, good morning again. Groundwater in the province comes out colder than ice. It does, man. It's really ice cold. It was so ice cold, I was like, oh man, it's really cold. It's cold. It's really cold. Jim and Rose, on my tickets to the Philippines, JetBlue is. So JetBlue is telling you have to wear a face shield, you have to wear a mask, and you have to get pre-tested before you come. You know what, Jim? Did you check on Philippine Airlines? They fly out of LAX. I think they fly, I don't know, 2 or 3 places. Check them out. And you fly directly here. You don't have to worry about a lot of stuff. You have to have masks and a shield. I'm not saying you don't, but I'm saying you got to check them for direct flights. Marketing, face masks are proven to significantly reduce transmission. That's the science, is what they say. The medical mask, what it is they're different. It's one size fits all. And what happens is because of their smaller heads, the sides come open and you can actually see their mouth. You see their nose and things like that. Not saying it's not working there. I'm just saying that my mask here that I have here is one of my masks. These cartridges, they would not let in here. Now this is not an N95, but I do have some N95s there. I got 12 of them in there. I got some N95s. Those they will not allow inside any of the places. You have to have either this is my N95. All right, here I'll show you. It even says an N95 right there. N95. I don't know if you can see that. N95. N95. And it does have a cartridge here. And it is a nice mask. It does have a cartridge, so when you put it on like this, but they're stating there's a cartridge you're not supposed to have. Make a decision which ones that you guys think we should wear. If it's a medical mask or N95s. N95s are supposed to be the ones everybody said you had to get. So we'll go get those and say, well, you can't wear those because they're cartridges now. Well, who cares? The cartridge. It's got a filter in there. It's got a cartridge filter inside that. You can take it out and clean the cartridge. But apparently they don't like the cartridge filters now. So apparently that's a new rule of the day. Very frustrating. There we go. Here we go, Jim Rose. Oh, okay, let's see here. Oh, good morning, Mark and Ning again. Reduced transmission, Jim and Rose. The same Asiatic air asking for one too. Good to go to Philippines, Honey Badger, just, yeah. Good morning, Mr. Doug. We love our warm showers, American-style bathroom. We did the Philippines bath, cold showers some places, but it's not our favorite. That's the reason when I ordered this house, I have an American bathroom, 100%. I go in the shower. It's like I'm in USA, and I have no bath, but I have a full shower with the rain here. I have like 2 shower heads in there, and I can really have a nice hot shower and move around with sliding open doors. You guys seen that thing. And it's big enough for me and it holds fine. I have American-sized toilet in there. It's up off the ground. I have all the comforts in that bathroom that I could ask for. This other bathroom, no. We love our warm showers. You're right about that, Mr. Doug. Thank you so much for coming on, my good friend. Jim has a ticket to paradise. He gets to see his babe. Yeah, internet is better than most days. Yeah. I'm glad to see it's doing well. I'm glad to see. Hey, Ruth, you in the house? Hello, Jeb Jam. How you doing this morning? How is Mr. Jeb Jam doing? Welcome, coming on, my good friend. Just make sure I'm seeing if I have any drop frames. 1,400. Wow, it's doing really well. And I've been on for an hour. Oh, thank the Lord. T-Day, I love caroling. When I was a child, we'd go to house. It was fun, yeah. So Jeb Jam, T-Day, yeah. Jim and Rose, I got my notes about Honey Badger tested through email on my tickets. Ah, okay. I require a hot shower, otherwise JG is a cranky man. There's nothing wrong with that, JG. And I know you have to have your lotion, and no worries about that. Ruth got some new lotion the other day. I forget what kind it was. And I actually, for the first time, I put it on my skin. I'm not a lotion kind of guy, but I tell you what, it's really nice to have good lotion on there. I don't have the cracking of the hands. My hands were cracking. So, you know, from, I don't know, whatever. Tom, if there was an affordable way to send it, I could get you a full NBC face mask. They couldn't argue with that. Yeah, you know, it's like, that is very frustrating because, well, what do you mean? You can't, what's the new rule today? Well, the new rule is you can't go to town today. Well, why not? Well, there's 4 cases in town. So you have to stay in tune with what's going on. So you really do. You have to stay up with things. Just listen. Just don't drive. Okay, Jeb Jam. Good to see you. Thank you so much for spending your valuable time with us today. Great stream yesterday, and that's the most quiet I've ever seen you guys ever in my life. And I tell you what, it was a good stream. I had a good time. I actually, my internet died midstream, and I came back on, and I was listening also. I just listened. Because a lot of times, you know, doing other tasks. Let's see, just listening. So thank you. Brain Definance, Gary T is asking. I probably would not fly at this current time, but yes, I will fly. And Philippine Airlines and AirAsia are the ones that's normally known to be late. They are the cheaper airlines. You want a good ticket, you can get a cheap ticket there. We're like PAL, Philippine Airlines, you're going to pay $100. They may have it for $70. Same flight, same area. But I have to tell you that Cebu and AirAsia are pretty good airlines, and I would fly them, and I've flown them all. And Ruth and I have been all over the place in these islands, and we find that AirAsia is not the best, but it's the cheapest, and we use those because it's the cheapest. And well, one time we used Philippine Airlines, but as you know, RR got her first plane trip in December, and she really enjoyed it. She's really scared. So, great question. We will miss that T-Day since kids are not allowed to go outside. Yeah, a lot of areas are still under. Kids are not allowed to go. Right now, RR cannot go to town. She cannot go to Valencia. She cannot go with us. So she's kind of, and I got to tell you, we went to Valencia, no kids. We went to town, there's no kids. Still, there no kids. Balai, no kids. So you have, what it is kids are still required to stay home. Because the spread would be like wildfire. Don't practice and drive. I could teach about exposed kids more than an hour. It could exceed my tolerance. After 2 hours, I have to take time out. On and off day, I need at least a week to recover. Mr. B, a lot of it is not being used to kids, too. I found that in the beginning, I had a problem with the noise. The noise was just overpowering me, and finally I had to get on a couple of the children and say, please don't yell and scream and run. It hurts my ears. It literally hurts my ears because of the pitch. Quit screaming and run around. Jeb Jam, good morning. Jeb Jam, good morning.